My name is Shazad Sharif. I'll be reacting to a trailer for a series. This one is called Uyanış Büyük Selçuklu, which translates to The Great Seljuk. The Great Seljuk Empire was a few years before the Ottoman Empire, and in my opinion, I don't think it's talked about enough because they've done a few good things, a few very good things for their people and for Islam as well. So I think it's something that deserves its own series, in my opinion. I know they were mentioned and they are in Ertugrul, but you see sort of the breakdown and demise in that series of the Seljuk Empire. But this one is going towards the peak and the height of this empire here. So it's a good story. It features the son of Alp Arslan. He was the sultan who opened up the gates of Anatolia for the Turks and the Muslims. But in this show, it's about his son Malik Shah, also his son, who I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, is actually in the show, and he doesn't know, Malik Shah doesn't know that his son is his son. So it's going to be an interesting dynamic. I've made no secret, I like the Ottomans, but I also like the Seljuk Empire. Like I said, I don't think they're given enough credit for what they did. It involves the Seljuks fighting with the Byzantine or the Eastern Roman Empire, and also the Fatimids as well, who they were also fighting a lot with at the time. Look at that, I moved on the screen. We're going to play the trailer now and I'll say a few words on it at the end.
Şeytanların yurdunda üzerime bulaşan uğursuzluğu közlerde yakıp attım. Davamız için şeytanların başı Melikşah'a korku saldık.
Bakmadan görmeyi başardım. Davamızın en mühim mertebelerinden birini açtım.
Bu aleme senin kudretinle hükmetme vakti geldi. Emir buyurun. Kanım damla damla akarak ben de fedailerimiz gibi şehit olayım.
Very tense so far.
Selçuklu.
It looks like there's going to be a lot of fighting and war scenes.
Helak olmuş yurtların üstüne Fatimi'nin şanlı sancağı yükselecek.
The whole trailer has been fighting so far. I'm not complaining. I prefer that actually. Okay, you know, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning was that the budget for this, I believe, is a lot higher than what Ertugrul had. So I think a lot of that is because of the war scenes in this, where it's a lot of people fighting a lot of the time with a lot of the camera on different people at the same time. So yeah, like I said, I think that shows through this trailer. Now, Ertugrul has very good fighting scenes, don't get me wrong, but I would say that they were the first of their time of that quality in production. And the difference here is we see full armies in full-scale conflict. So it's full-scale armies, full-scale action at cinema quality and scale as well. So I've seen a few people in the reviews and comments of this video as well, actually, that it's like Ertugrul, and some have even said it's better than Ertugrul. Now, it's all down to opinion. I don't think anything will beat Ertugrul as a series, in my opinion. When you watch Ertugrul, you go into a different world. You even see it in your dreams, if you know what I mean. It goes deep into your psyche when you watch it. And of course, the message is good as well. And the message in this one is going to be good also. I know through reading up on this is that there's going to be a lot of reference to hadith in the show, recitation is in the show, which is a good thing. If you look at shows that are coming through today, especially if they're not from this part of the world, it's just full of filth, and you don't really get to watch things the whole way through without, you know, having to skip scenes and things like that. But with this, it's clean, you've got full recitation, things like that, reminders that we need now more than ever, and it's just, that's only a good thing. So I'm a big fan of it. But anyway, in comparison to Ertugrul, it doesn't mean it can't be a good series or a series can't be a good series because Ertugrul did it first. They can improve on things, but the overall message, in my opinion, you can't be Ertugrul. I can safely say that. I think I've still got 20 episodes or something like that left of Ertugrul, but I'm quite confident that I won't move on that. I plan to start watching Osman, but series like this make it difficult to stay focused on that plan. And tell me what you think, because I'm not sure if anything can come close to Ertugrul. I am sure that this Seljuk show is going to be very, very good. It's going to be one I'm going to stick to, and this probably is not my last video on this channel about it. On that point, I upload one video a week, reacting to series trailers like this, opinion pieces, and who knows what else in the future. If you think this is going to be a good series, hit the like button as well. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more stuff coming your way. Until then, we'll speak next time, inshallah.